All right, we're going to have more practice with the circumcenter and the incenter. Now we remember from our previous lesson that the circumcenter is where the perpendicular bisectors of the sides of a triangle intersect, the point we call the circumcenter. And that point is equidistant to all of the vertices, the place where the angles come together. So if point W here is the circumcenter of our triangle, then we're going to find each measure based on that information. So here we know it's made up of perpendicular bisectors. So here, here, at point U, at point V, and at point T, they meet those sides at a 90-degree angle. So if we want to find RS right here, we know perpendicular bisector. Bisect means cut in half. So RS is 19 times 2, or 38. TQ is right here. That is half of RQ, so we have to cut 32 in half, divided by 2, or 16. WS, let's find WS. WS is right here, and that goes from the incenter to the vertex, so it's going to be the same as all of them. And since WQ right here is 24, WS also has to be 24. RW will also be 24, but they're not asking us for that. So QV right here is going to be the same as VS, 21. TW, well, TW, let's go with, TW is right here. We don't know TW, but we do know that QT is 16. We know that WQ is 24, and we know that triangle QTW is a right triangle, so we can use the Pythagorean theorem. So at angle T, we have a right angle, so 24 is going to be our hypotenuse. 16 is one of our legs, and the other leg we don't know. 16 squared is 256 plus x squared, and 24 squared is 576. So we do this, we get x squared equals 320. We take the square root of that, so x is going to equal 17.9, and that's our answer. VW we'll go with, let's go with yellow. Where's VW? It's right here. This little short guy. Also a right triangle. So here we got 24, we got 21. 24 is still our hypotenuse. So we're going to do x squared plus 21 squared equals 24 squared. So x squared plus 21 squared, which is 441. 24 squared is still 576. Subtract that from both sides, we get x squared equals 1 35. Put that in our calculator, so x equals 11.6. And we are done with that. So we know we can go around the triangle, use our rules of circumcenter, our rules for right triangles, and find all the information we need. Let's keep on going. P is the circumcenter. P is the circumcenter. So it is equidistant to all the vertices. And we want to find BC. BC is right here. We know it's a perpendicular bisector. So BE and EC are congruent. So we're going to set them equal and solve for x. We get 3x minus 51 equals negative 33. And then we get 3x equals 18. X equals 6. Now we need the whole thing, so we're going to plug it in. And I'm going to plug it in twice just to verify that we did it right. 13 times 6 minus 51. And that's going to equal 27. And then we go 10 times 6 minus 33 equals 27. 27 plus 27 is 54. So BC equals 54. Look at a couple more examples. Just a little more practice. Go ahead and pause the video. Try 8 on your own, and then we'll go through it. Okay, you tried it on your own. Find AP. P is the in-center. So here we go from the circumcenter, to the vertex. Here we go from the circumcenter to the vertex. We know it's equidistant. So 11x minus 14 equals 6x plus 1. We're going to plug it in. We're going to solve for x. X equals 3. And then we got to find AP. AP's here. AP is the same as BP or CP. So we're just going to plug it into one of them. And we'll have AP. So 6 times 3 plus 1 equals 19. AP equals 19. We're done with that. Go and pause the video again. Try number 9, and then we'll go through it. Okay, good work. So P is the in-center, so DP is a perpendicular bisector. So that's a right angle, so we have a bunch of right triangles. And point D is the midpoint of AB. So 8x minus 52 is equal to 2x plus 14. We solve for x. And we get x equals 11. But we want to find DP here. We don't have a formula for that. But we do have this guy right here is 39. So that means this has to be 39. So 2 times 11 plus 14 equals 22 plus 14 equals 36. So I can use the Pythagorean theorem to find it. So 36 squared plus x squared equals 39 squared. 36 squared is 296 plus x squared, and 39 squared is 1,521. We get the x by itself because we always do the same thing. 225. 225 happens to be a perfect square. So dp, so x equals 15. So dp equals x, which equals 15. Not the best way to write it, but we'll go with it. Try number 10, then come back. We'll work through it and see how you did. All right, welcome back. So P is still the incenter. So BP, AP, and CP all equidistant. So that means that 5x minus 16 equals 3x plus 2. We'll go ahead and solve for x, get the x's on the same side. Then we get the x by itself. We get x equals 9, but we got to find FC. FC is right here. But because it's a circumcenter, we know that this is a right angle, so we have a right triangle. We can use the Pythagorean theorem. But first we have to find AP, because CP is going to be the same as AP. So we go 3 times 9 plus 2 was 29. So 14 squared plus x squared equals 29 squared, because hypotenuse is across from the right angle. So 14 squared, put that in our calculator, it's 196 plus x squared equals 29 squared, which is 841. Okay, 645. So FC equals 25.4 when we take the square root in our calculator of 645. And that's more practice with circumcenters.